Hello Capricorn, welcome to your angel reading for October 2017. I'm using the Enchanted Tarot by Amy Zerner and Monty Faber and the Saints and Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So we'll start with this card, and this is so typical of Capricorn. The theme is about having a lot of responsibilities and all the burdens that come with that. And the very first card in the reading is about stress management. So when I looked at that card and then I see these two cards that came up regarding stress management, here's your home that you're working so hard to maintain. And it's causing a lot of stress. You're working really hard because you want a nice home and you want nice things, and it's causing a tremendous amount of stress. And if we look at the Sun card represents happiness and joy and success. So yes, you are successful. You are successful in business and successful at work. And if you look at this as the happy home together, here's the happiness and here's your home, but it's causing a lot of stress. So your happiness is you're not as fulfilled as you could be or should be because of all of your stress, and it's about stress management and doing whatever you need to do for stress management. And I don't normally skip ahead. I usually go in this direction, but I'm going to go right underneath stress management to pause. So pause. You need a break. You need a rest. You need to pause from all of your hard work for a moment. Do whatever you need to do to rest. Go on a vacation. Cut back your hours. Do something, because if you don't, you risk losing your happy home. And here's the Tower card. You risk losing it all. You risk your family. You risk losing your family. Here's the happy family and the happy home with the Tower card. So slow down and stop working so hard, or you might just lose. You might keep your money and keep your home, but you're not going to have a family in it. So I think that's the caution, is about slowing down, or just slowing down so you can enjoy your family. If you have a family in your home, slow down to enjoy some time with the people that you love. Don't crash and burn like this here in the Tower card. Sometimes if you don't slow down and take a break, the universe will force you to slow down. And sometimes it forces you in ways that aren't very pleasant, which is reflected in the Tower card. This one has come up, and I think a lot of the readings I did, out of an oracle deck that has 44 cards, I keep picking this one, and I keep picking this Healthful Eating. So I think there's a lot of, and I swear this Tower card is coming up in almost every reading I do. It comes up in everything. So there's a lot of people that are watching these videos that are going through some very difficult times, which is probably why you're watching the videos, because you're seeking out ways to feel better, and you're seeking out hope. You want hope. You want hope for a better future. You want hope for a better relationship. You want hope for those things in life that we all want. And you're watching these videos. You probably watch all kinds of tarot card videos just to find some hope, find some semblance of, is this person talking about me in my life? And is there hope for me in my life? So some of these messages just keep coming up for a lot of the readings, regardless of the sign. Now, here's the message about playing music. And if we want to look at this one next to stress management, music can help you with your stress. What did they say? It used to be Mozart helps children to learn. There's something about the music of Mozart. Music does something to our brains, and you can control your stress management with music. Whether it's listening to music or playing music, if you've ever played an instrument, maybe taking some time to pause and take the time to play music if you know how to play an instrument. Maybe you've put it down and haven't done it for a while. Maybe your burdens are too heavy. Life gets in the way, and we put away the things that we enjoy and take on all the responsibilities to provide for our families and to have our homes and to pay for our bills. And then the things that we enjoy go by the wayside. So here's a message about playing music. And it comes along with the Prince of Hearts and the Five of Swords. This is a messenger about love. Listen to some happy music, loving music. Sometimes music can it can help you to feel that love in your heart that you haven't felt in a long time. Put on a song that makes you feel love, that makes you feel that emotion. and reconnect with that, love within your heart. He's carrying that heart. He's bringing it your way. And maybe this is just also about you if you feel passionate about your music, about playing music or playing an instrument or writing music. And this is the message about seeking that out. The Prince is somebody who's taking action. So take action regarding the things that you love and the things that make you feel loved. And if that means taking someone to a concert to see music, then do that. And the Five of Swords is about a shallow victory. This is about somebody, when somebody... So how do I tie this into music? Sometimes it's hard to tie these cards in with the oracle cards. If you're victorious in work, you're working so many hours. So let's go back to this. You're working really hard and taking on all of these responsibilities. Okay, so you're the winner where money is concerned, and you're winning where, you having your home and you're living in the neighborhood where you wish to live, or creating that life for yourself regarding your money, but then you lose. Okay, so you're the winner. So you win in the situation, but what you lose in the meantime, you lose this connection to the things that you feel passionate about. You might lose your connection to your passion. Those things that you used to enjoy when you were in high school or when you were in college, and things that you haven't done in a really long time. If this represents all the things that you feel passionate about, maybe you lose these things that you feel passionate about in order to gain this castle. You've got the castle on the hill. But what did you lose? What passions did you lose in order to get it? And that's the message of this card, is the shallow victory. If there's a winner, there's a loser. So when you won something, what did you lose to get to it? So the music is just about reconnecting to things that you feel passionate about. Maybe putting on music and finding music that helps you to calm down and relax. Pausing for a moment, taking some time out during the day or in the morning to sit quietly, meditate if you need to, and help to reduce your stress. Then we have here your leader. Well, we know that about Capricorns. That's a given. You're natural leaders, and that's a tremendous trait to have. And there's a lot of the zodiac signs that have leadership skills, but Capricorns certainly have that. So, and here's your message for you, because you are a leader, and maybe you're working really hard to maintain that leadership, whether that's at work or in business. Maybe you own your own business, and that's and part of being that leader is these responsibilities that come with it. When you're leading other people and you're in charge of other people, that's a lot of responsibilities that come your way. But now here we have this card which represents discontent, boredom, lack of motivation, or I often see this as these missed opportunities where your passions are concerned. So maybe you're slightly discontent at work and in your leadership skills because you're giving up those things that you feel passionate about. And that's the shallow victory here, is what do you give up to win? In order to win and to be a leader, a strong leader, what have you given up to do that? And that could be causing this discontent. And this card, this card comes up in a lot of my readings as well. She looks like the Statue of Liberty's on her knees. So it's almost like giving up your freedom. You've given up your freedom in order to be a leader, to have that strong leadership position at work or in business, or even at home with your family. You've given up your own personal freedom to do that. And these are these missed opportunities, these little hearts, these passions of yours, these passions that you used to feel that you've given up. If you've given up your things that you feel passionate about, and there's a missed opportunities, and you've given up your freedom in order to maintain your leadership position so that you can have the castle on the hill. I'm metaphorically speaking, whatever your castle is to you. It could be a little bungalow. A little bungalow out in the middle of nowhere, in the desert. You could be in a trailer in the desert. Whatever your castle is to you, it's different for everybody. But this is about what have you given up. and because remember, this is our theme, is all of the hard work and the responsibilities, and as a result, giving up those passions and the things that make your heart sing. And here's the Two of Swords, and this is this choice. This is choosing. How do you choose? It's about having to make a choice and not being able to make a choice. So how do you find that balance between what you enjoy and finding happiness and having freedom for yourself to regain your passions? You want your passions back in life. So how do you choose which passions to pursue, or how do you choose which responsibilities, which leadership skills to give up? If you're that type A personality that's always in charge and always in control, but then you lose that time for yourself to find this happiness and joy within yourself and with your own passions. So it's about choice. It's about finding balance in what you give up so that you can return to the things that you feel passionate about that are just for you, because you deserve to find that happiness within yourself and stop being in charge of everybody else. Then we have this pause card, which I went over already, about taking some time out for yourself so that you can find this happiness and joy at home with your family, with your loved ones. So we have the Ten of Hearts and the Ten of Pentacles. So these are great cards. This is, as happy as you can be in the tarot deck. The 10 is as happy as you can be. All the emotional fulfillment. And this is the financial fulfillment. So it's there for you. Those energies are available to you to have all of that. But this is the caution. The caution is if you're working too hard and taking on too many responsibilities and, you risk losing something, what's going to happen? So take some time out, take a break, and reconnect with the things that you feel passionate about. Now here's a message from heaven. Heaven is watching over you. So for any, and maybe this is just about, if this was a loss, if you've lost a loved one, maybe this is talking about, maybe you've lost a loved one. Maybe this Tower card represents the loss of a family member or the loss of somebody that you loved very dearly as a family member. And you're being forced now to stop and take some time out because you have to deal with this situation and all the responsibilities that go with it, or, the emotional, dealing with your emotions where that is concerned, because this is the message for heaven is watching over you. So if this was a loss of a family member or a very close friend, this is the message about the fact that they're fine, they're okay, they're on the other side watching over you. This is a mother with her child. Whether you lost a child or you lost your mother, that person is still on the other side watching over you, giving you guidance in whatever way they can. Pay attention to those. Your intuition sometimes will tell you. And you know what? This comes up a lot too. So heaven is watching over you. Play music. This is the message for you. When you hear songs repetitively on the radio or on Spotify or Pandora or however you listen to your music, and if there's songs that keep coming up over and over and over, pay attention to the words, because that's the message that they're sending to you. They can't speak to you. Sometimes they can come to you in your dreams, but if you don't remember your dreams very well, you may have that encounter with them in your dreams, but then you don't remember when you wake up. But their only way of speaking to you may be through the music. So this may be a message for you to pay attention to the lyrics and the songs, because this is how they're speaking to you. So here's success and victory and public recognition. So this is you recognizing their messages. Public airwaves is the music on the radio. If this is how they can connect with you, or even if you're online, if certain things keep coming up in your news feed on Facebook or on YouTube, do you ever notice how something pops up on your news feed that it has nothing to do with anything else you've been watching? And you're like, what is that? And maybe that's their way of communicating to you and getting that message to you. Pay attention to that. And then this is the success and the victory. of reconnecting with your loved ones. This is how they connect with you. And here's the Nine of Swords. This is when you can't sleep at night. When you wake up at 3 in the morning, that's the witching hour. And it happens to everybody. We always wake up somewhere around 3 in the morning, give or take an hour. But it's that time of the morning when the veil is, how do I want to say it? Your connection to spirit on the other side of the veil. The veil is very thin. During that witching hour of 3 a.m. in the morning, the veil is thin, and that's how they can communicate to you. You know, you might wake up at 3 in the morning because you feel their presence. And when you wake up, you don't know really why you're awake or what woke you up. But maybe they were there visiting you, because that's that time of the day where the veil is very thin and spirit can communicate. And it doesn't mean ghosts or evil spirits or demons. I'm talking about loved ones who've passed on. And that's at the time when it's quiet and the world is asleep and the energy is asleep and we all like go to sleep. And where does our spirit go? Do you ever dream that you're flying? Do you ever have dreams that you're in a house you've never seen before and you see all the detail on the walls, pictures, furniture, and you run through this house? And if you remember it when you wake up and you think, what was that house? I have never seen that house in my life. And I oftentimes wonder, like, do our spirits leave our bodies and go fly around the world and go fly around the universe and go visit other people's houses? Maybe we are the ghosts. Maybe we go visit other people's homes and they wake up at 3 a.m. because we're snooping around in their house. Our spirits are snooping around when they're sleeping. I don't know. These are the crazy ideas I have sometimes. But, you know, this Nine of Swords is about not being able to sleep. Now, it's also about, usually it's about the stress and anxiety that we feel that keeps us awake at night. But it's coming in line with this Heaven card as well. So yes, it could be because of stress and anxiety, but it could also be because somebody's coming to visit you. Did you ever wake up because you hear a knocking on your door? And you wake up and there's like nobody there? I think that's our loved ones, just like letting us know that they're okay. It's terrifying sometimes, but if you can get over that fear and appreciate the fact that they're there with you and they love you and they just want you to know that they're okay. So, all right, moving on. Healthful eating. This is another card that keeps coming up. I think this came up for almost every angel reading I've done. No, I mean, this is only my 4th one, but this has come up for either at least 3 of them, maybe all 4. So this is a new journey. Maybe you're on a new journey with a new way of eating. Maybe you've decided you're not going to eat meat anymore. You're going to become a vegetarian. You're going to become a vegan. You're going to stop eating processed foods. Maybe you're going to start the paleo diet. But the Fool card is a new journey, so it's something new for you. Maybe it's something new that you're trying in order to be healthy. And there's lots of ways to find that. Go to Pinterest. I love Pinterest. You can go on Pinterest and find recipes, and then you save them on Pinterest. And you can go back to them. I have found, you know, they always talk about Pinterest fails, and then you find these recipes and you cook them, and they just into complete and utter disaster. But they're kind of funny. But, you know, go there and find recipes. Go online and find recipes and search for them. Because if this is a new journey you're on for changing your diet to change your health, maybe you have health issues that can be... oh my goodness. It's early in the morning for me. So I have this issue with words. They don't pop out. Sometimes they get stuck in my head and I can't get them out to my tongue. All right, I got to move on because now I'm really stuck. Now my brain is almost stuck. Prince of Pentacles. This is about health. This is about something taking action. The Pentacles energy is money, home, and health. And if it's under this healthful eating, this is about you taking action regarding your healthful eating, taking action on your new journey for a new way of eating. It doesn't mean dieting or restricting yourself. It just means changing how you eat. And this is you tooting your horn, letting the world know how successful you are. It may take time, slow and steady. The Pentacles energy is slow and steady. And especially with the Prince of Pentacles, slow and steady gets the job done. The turtle wins the race. So it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow and steady progress. And it takes a while before you start to see the results. And once you do see the results, don't give up. Keep doing it. And this healthful eating can also help with your stress management. If you eat healthy, that can help with your stress, because, if you're constantly eating sugar, you crave carbs and sugar and caffeine when you're tired and not sleeping and you're working too hard and you've got all these responsibilities and you're not getting any sleep. Here's you with your heavy load to carry, all your responsibilities, and here's you not getting any sleep. And if you learn to eat healthy so you can cut out the caffeine and kick your habit of drinking Monster, I think there's something about energy drinks because of the vitamins. Maybe you are lacking vitamins. There's vitamin B in those. A lot of people lack vitamin B. I know personally I have to take it. If I don't take vitamin B, I am completely miserable. And if I stop taking it long enough, I find myself in bed and I can't get out of bed. And all I need is a vitamin B pill and some CME and I'm good to go. So I think this is a message here also about healthful eating so that you can reduce your stress. So that's your reading, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. It's brand new. I just started this last month. I'm getting a lot more views on my videos, which is very exciting. So please comment below. I love to see comments. I respond if I can. And like the video if you like it. Share it if you want to. Subscribe. Go to my playlists. If you go to my channel and click on playlists and look for the folder for Capricorn, and I organize all of my readings according to your astrological sign. So you can click on that and watch every video I've done for Capricorn. So far, it's the month of September, and I believe this is the third reading I'm doing for October, so October's finished. And then come back next month for November. Probably mid-October, I'll start doing videos for November, and you can watch those as well. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you back next month. Good luck with your stress management and your healthful eating, and take care. God bless.